Well, if you guys are like me, you're always wondering, where am I going to put this when you're out riding? And I got to tell you, Ehaho has a great solution. Whether it's I'm carrying camera gear or if I'm needing to get to my jump starter really quick to help jump somebody off, who knows, maybe I need to get my truck keys, my house keys. This thing has tons of space in it. So much so that I can keep just about anything you can think of that you would absolutely need to get to in a quickly manner right in these bags. The nice thing about these bags as well is that they are a 1680D, which is like a really heavy duty fabric that is also waterproof, along with waterproof zippers, which is really nice. I mean, you can really keep whatever you want to in here. I've got screwdrivers, I've got knives, I've got pliers, I've got my Cardo headset, my tire pump. It all fits into one single door bag. I've got to say, the quality of these things seem absolutely great. Let me get you a little bit closer in, and let's take a little bit closer look at these bags so you can see how well they're actually done. Now, first up, let's just talk about this fabric a little bit more. This is a 1680D, which is a really heavy duty type material that is used a lot on enclosures and things of that nature. It holds up really, really well, waterproof. The nice thing that I like that Ehaho is doing with these is all the zippers are very well covered. So like what you'll see here is even the main zippers that are kind of open have a really nice closure over them. So it keeps it actually covered very well to keep mud, debris from getting in there so your zipper stays working longer. The front one is actually covered with a nice close over that actually folds over, so you don't have to worry so much about it ever getting hit either. These things, you know, they've got a lot of storage space in them. Now, one thing you'll find too when you buy this kit is you're going to get a couple of different things. You're also going to get on the inside, if you don't want to use the front for storage, you get a nice, super soft knee pad. So you're actually able to use these as a knee rest, which is a really nice little feature. Now, you get the two door bags, but you also will get a third bag in here as well that you'll see that you can kind of do what you want to with it. Nice little bag. Whether you want to put stuff in here to put in here, maybe you want to make a quick little tool bag with screwdrivers, your little, little odds and ends, little wrenches and stuff that you may need to get to quick, like a little adjustable wrench. I can put it all in this thing, slide it down in there. But there's also some pretty cool little features on the inside. You have a key ring that's sitting there, as well as, if you guys can tell it, there is a nice mesh little pocket there that has Velcro. So you're able to kind of section things off if you need to. And the front is done the same way. It has a nice little divider there in the middle as well. You do have a cup holder that's built into this thing. So you'll see here you have a cup holder. Now I'll say it's not going to hold a big cup. It's going to hold a bottle, like a bottle of water. Perfect. You can slide that in there. All the stuff to put these on with, which is really quite a simple process. We're going to get to here in a second. But I've got to say, Ehaho has done it again with some more fabulous products. The stitching on these things, I mean, they're really, really nice quality. I mean, the stitching everywhere, super nice. All the edges have nice trim around them. You'll see where the holes are for actual mounting. You have some extra stiffeners in there to make sure that you don't have any issues. Now, these things are rated for about 44 pounds for each bag, so you don't want to overload them too much, but I mean, literally, you can put a lot of stuff in there and really get it out of your way. I know for me, I'm always looking for places to put my wallet, my keys, also a lot of my film stuff, my cameras, because there's a lot of times that I may run, I may not be running the camera, or if we go in to eat somewhere, it's a place for me to put some extra stuff and really kind of just hide it out of the way so it's not in the open. So enough talking about this. Let's get these things installed. I'm gonna show you how easy it is, how quick a process, so let's get it. So for this install, we're only gonna need two tools, a T25 Torx bit, and I also have a Phillips head. That's all it requires. All the hardware essentially is on the door. Let me show you. So the first thing we're going to do is remove 7 screws. We're going to remove this top screw right here. We're going to move this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. We're going to remove those 7 screws, then we'll be able to put the bag right on. All right, now what you're going to see is that door panel is loose on the outside, not a big issue. We're now going to put the door bag on. So make sure you grab the driver's side door bag, so when you actually look at the Ehaho, basically the cup holder should be on the top right, and you can just get a rough idea of how this thing is going to go, just like that. So now you'll be able to put the screws back in. What you're going to find as well is that not all these screws are out in the open. So what we have here is I'm going to get the ones that are in the open, and I'm going to go ahead and put this screw in place just so I can help me line the rest of them up. Now I'm not going to tighten it all the way because, well, we're going to have to adjust this some. Now there's going to be some inside the pocket like I told you here. You'll be able to just pull that down and put this in place like so. Make sure I get everything nice and loose there. Now this back hole back here, we're going to deal with that just in a minute. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these on here. Now this front one, what you're going to want to do is pull out your knee pad just to get it out the way. Now what you're going to find is you're going to need to pull this and kind of stretch it. It's meant to be tight. But there's our main parts in right there. So I'm going to go ahead and snug these down now just to make sure I got them good and tight. Everything's kind of lining up like we need it to. All right, for this last hole here, you're gonna get a little bag of goodies. And in this bag of goodies happens to be kind of a push pin as well as a screw. Now let me show you guys what you're gonna get. That is the push pin right there. And this is the screw. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start my screw in the push pin. Just a couple turns, just so I don't have to hold it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and put my push pin through the door bag, then into the door frame itself, like so. And then I'm going to run the screw down into this to tighten it up. Now the last and final step to this door bag install is this flap here. We're going to actually tuck it around into the door handle. So what we're going to do before we actually tuck it in like that, you're going to go ahead and peel off this tape cover for this sticky, and you're going to wrap it, being really careful. You're going to wrap it around the back side and attach it to the door there. And if you ever need to pull this thing off, you'll be able to pull it off because it's Velcroed. We've got our door bag installed on this side. Let me jump to the other side. We'll knock it out real quick and then I'll get back with you. And that is it. Here it is installed. Now what you're going to see here is this is the knee pad that goes in there. So what you're going to do is just kind of open up your front pocket. Now make sure you will see there's a divider in there. Maybe a little hard to tell, but on that back side back there, there is a piece of Velcro. So you just get it on that back side back there, boom, stick it in there. Now it's Velcroed in there. You still got room to put stuff. Zip this baby up. Now you've got a knee pad. You can adjust it, move it to fit however you feel like for your knee. But overall, really, really impressed with these things. And you may be wondering, well, how much room do you lose honestly, you don't really lose any room. Yes, it cuts into you some to the cockpit, but I am a big guy. I'm 280 pounds, not tall, I'm fat, okay? But I've got plenty of room with these bags. And honestly, the nice thing about these bags is if you're one that likes to ride with your arm on the steering wheel, this gives you a great place to rest your arm. I mean, yes, you can do it up here, but it's always a little bit high. To me, this is a really good spot when we're on long rides and stuff that I can just actually put my arm right here and get a full armrest here. The knee pad, well, it works out really well. So if I can get you guys a better shot there, it's right there. So with my seat all the way back, my foot far forward as I can get it, my knee pad is hitting about right here on my knee, kind of the back side of it. So it works out really well. The cup holder, I mean, like I said, it's small, so you're only going to really be able to get probably a bottle of water in there, but I've got plenty of other uses for it, and it really does, even with my knees and stuff, you know, with what you can get in there, you're not going to hit yourself, you know, down in there by any means. So, yeah, super impressed with these door bags, and I have been really impressed with everything from Ehaho, whether it's the speakers or the whip lights, these door bags. I've had other speakers from my truck. They have done a fabulous job, always providing a great product. And the same thing with these. These things are really good, very durable looking. We're going to put them to the test, but I really like the construction. I like the hidden zippers in there, so it's going to keep the mud, the dirt, most of it out. I don't know if you're going to be able to keep all of it out of the zipper, but the bags are supposed to be waterproof. We're going to put that to the test. I'm not taking these things in and out. They're going to stay in here, so they get muddy, they get rinsed off, whatever. It's we're going to put them to the test, but so far really liking them. Like I said, I can't have enough space with camera gear, everything like that. I need places to put cameras, batteries, all sorts of crap. And yeah, these are going to do really well, I'm pretty sure. But enough rambling on. Appreciate you all for watching. Stay tuned because we got much more coming up. We'll see you on the next one.